Okay, this video is a continuation of the previous one that I did, Ghana series. These are stories, advice, encouragement. So yeah, this is the third one, I think. I've done a lot. I've deleted some. I don't know where we are now. So please take it as it comes. Um, this video is about how to start to build in Ghana or Africa in general. And I'm not a builder, I'm not a construction CEO or whatever, but I'm just talking out of experience. I'm just like you watching me today that doesn't know anything about building, but I've tried and built few. So I want to encourage you and also to advise you how I made it. Um, I keep promising you a lot of things, but not delivering. Sometimes I'm holding back a bit. You can tell. Um, because I don't want to come across like she always tell us what to do or something like that. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just using my experiences, trying to help someone. Things that I wish somebody has told me honestly. Not just making a video, but honest speaking. So that's what I want to share on this video. So welcome back to True Life Story, True Mambi. Let's start. The way to start it is you get a land, like I said in my previous video, be careful who will get the land for you and make sure you get um, a land at the right place. When I say the right place, it's not waterlogged, not farming. Even if it is a farming land, there's electricity and water there. You are not going to provide all those things because if you make mistake and you build an isolated place, then you'll be the first person um, to spend a lot of money to get all these infrastructures there and don't even think anyone will help you pay for that when it comes to that side. Where our house is, we were the first person that built it. I know a lot of friends were saying, why didn't you build in Accra? Why were you building here? But they didn't even have a land in Accra before because I do not tell anyone. But there was a reason why, because I knew one day that place would develop one day, and we were not that close from water and electricity as well. So it was a perfect place for us. So consider places that you will not spend heavily to get to water and to get to electricity. If you get what I mean. Once you get there, I'm talking to somebody who has documents, you know, somebody who has documents and getting ready to move home one day. Make sure you visit regularly. Please get your money home, find the land, find the chiefs or whatever they are. If it is estate agent, go yourself, make sure they sign all the necessary documents and pay them and get your land. Once that is done, congratulations, you can start to build your house. By doing it, this step that I'm telling you, who am I? I'm no one to build a house. I'm nobody, but I'm just like you. And that's why I'm telling you that you can also do it. Don't think that have done something different. No, I used to work just like you. But it's just the plan that I'm telling you now. If you follow it, one day you will tell me. True Memory told me this, and that's why I'm here. Once you get the land, get the sand, make your own blocks. The blocks that they have block factories, some of them they are too small. If you do your own, you get more. Also, it depends. on the person you are trusting to be looking after this project. If you know that you cannot trust the person, please, my brother, my sister, don't go into trouble building your own blocks. Just go and buy straight from the factory when you are ready. When they start the foundation, digging the foundation and everything, you go and pay for everything yourself. Make sure some of the factories, they have their lorries that will deliver for you for free. So inquire about those things. If they can deliver for you for free, the closest person, a factory near you before. Also make sure the blocks are quality, because the factory ones, like I said, some of them are not that quality. Some are really good. So that depends on you. Okay. You get a lot of quantity of the blocks that you will need. Find a store close to you that sells cement and then pay for it. If it is foundation, you know you're going to do that at that time. But I would advise you have a lot of money saved in bank, that whenever you start, you raise it, you know it will go high before you leave it and then start again, to give you a breathing distance or a space so you will not stress too much. So you get enough money to buy your blocks or to buy a sand and mold your own blocks. You get enough money to pay the laborers. You get enough money to pay for the sand, cheapies as they call it in Ghana. All those things. Just inquire about all those things. And then while your money is in your bank, somebody says hand. So take like 1 month. I know some countries you can ask for 1 month holiday and they will give you. Not every workplace will give you 1 month. Some will give you a week, 2 weeks. It depends. But there are tricks we Africans use. When I used to work, for example, you go and then, you got malaria, for example. They will not ask you to come, isn't it? So far as you know you have money that can pay your rent. Because if you don't work for a month, you know there's a problem. Not everyone can afford not to even work a day or 1 week. So if you know you can afford it, while you plan for it, take it that way. Go and spend that time and do something before you come back. Don't send money for somebody to do it for you, because that person is also doing his or hers. Some people are really good. The guy that I was telling you, before I go there, when we started this building that you know about, there are some you don't. I have a cousin that asked, where did you buy your iron rods? Because before, my mom used to do everything for me. I've realized her health and age-wise, she was slowing down. So I use a word, I'm learning from my mom and I'm learning from the people. And they used to laugh at me. They didn't know I was serious. I was learning everything from my mom, how she deal with them, and I was learning from the workers, how they do their works. They didn't know I would take over and do my own thing. So when my mom's health became serious and she's now blind, she can't see, she can't move around, I said, this is the time to do my own thing. But she's still there to advise me throughout. I asked this cousin, I said, this is what I'm going to do. Where can I get iron rods, like in a quantity that the price will be good? Because I think if I buy it in quantity, I can get a discount. And he asked me to go to the factory. And I went because I trusted him. Because the first time, my mom did it for me. So I went. Not knowing when you go to the factory, The price is more, is higher than the roadside. Those people sell it at in Ghana, for example, Kefori. Kefori price is better than the factory. So he sent me to the factory. When I came back, I said the price is there. It's too high. I bought it. I bought 2 tons or something. And I said, I think it's too high. And he said, but you people, you can only buy for the factory because if you buy more. I said, where do you buy yours? Because I knew he was building as well. He said, Keofuri. I said, okay, let me go there. When I went there, you won't believe it. Like I said, it was cheaper than the factory. It's all because I didn't put the money in his hand to do the project. Secondary, the guy who charges, the builder who charges, after we start the first run, the second one, I came back, spent 9 months. He gave me the prices. I went back. Now the price has doubled. Take it like, let's say 10,000 became 20,000 because of 9 months. When I said reduce the price, it became problem. He thought because I'm not there, I don't know anyone. So I will just come back to him. I'm just telling you this because this is how it works. So if you plan, this is what I'm going to do, the foundation I'm going to do, the footing I'm going to do just that. And then you leave. Gather yourself and tackle the next stage. If you do it that way, it will help you a lot. Yeah, we are on the next level. Hopefully it won't be long. Don't mind my face, I'm not feeling well today. This is what I call building in the room. We are on the next level. See where we are. This is, I would say roughly 9 months. 9 months. So we'll be starting the next level soon, by the grace of God. Thank you. But be careful with the builders. Some of them are thieves. Once they know the quantity of cement you buy, if you are not there, or the person that you ask to look after the things, there's 2 things. Either the person and them will be selling it and be sharing the money, or the builder will be selling it, especially if they live close to the plot. If they don't live close to the plot and they have a car, you need to be careful. You need to be careful over there. So they will be telling you stories. Oh, we bought this is finished, we need that. If you are there, it won't happen. Another thing I would say is try, I said that before, to be going regularly because that's the way you can rectify any mistakes because you have your building plan. Yes, still there is a lot of mistake. That's just a drawing. It's just a guidance. They will do it. You might not like. Maybe you saw the plan. You said, this is nice. You never been to a house like that before, but it's just a plan. But when they are building it, that's when it starts shaping. That's when you can decide, yes, can I still go on with this? Do I still like this plan or not? So if you don't like it, immediately you change it. But imagine if you do not go back and for 2, 3, 5 years and you are still sending the money. By the time you get there, it is too late. Knocking things down will cost you a lot of money. There are things you cannot even knock down. Something like iron rods. Some of them will not use the quality like 16 mm. They will use like 14, 12, depending on the building you want to do. And then before you realize the structure become weak, you have to start again. They don't care. So you have to be careful. This is the reason why you need to go regularly. If you know you are not ready, don't go. I also want to say the reason why I'm encouraging people to build at home or buy. If you can't build, you can buy. There are ready-made houses that you can buy. You just have to be sure that the structure is fine, especially the electric wires. For me, that's very important to me because you can see a house that catch fire because the wiring wasn't good quality wiring. But if you are doing it yourself, it's expensive, but your life is worth more. You will use the quality one. We are travelers. This country or any other countries that we are, it doesn't matter, India, China, US, wherever, Spain, Italy, name them. It's not our land. One day you'll be asked to go home. Our passport can be taken at any time. Apart from that, in UK here, we have a place called home. When you are old, they take you there. Your children can take you there, or the government can take you there if you don't have children. When you wake up and you look around, it will be just you there, black. That's what I mean. It will be just you. There are a lot of people, but it will be just you there. But one day, you will go home, unless you decide there's nothing there for you. Then, fine. But if there's something there for you, then please, you need to have somewhere. I'm not saying if you are not comfortable where you are, you need to be comfortable where you are before you start building at home. That's another advice I will give you, because when you build at home, you cannot lock it and leave it. There will be people in. That's another topic that I will bring another time. It's either you look for someone there that you pay to look after the place, or you let some of your families in. They will be enjoying it, whereby you are renting wherever you are, in a small bedroom, or sharing a house, or sharing a room. If that is the case, then don't bother. Life is too short. Live your life where you are. Live your life to the ability, of what you can do where you are before you start this journey. Because this journey is a long journey and it's costly, but it's worth it. You don't want to go home for people to tell you you went abroad and you ate with your 10 fingers. Apart from what people will say, you feel proud of what you have achieved. There's a reason why we all travel. We all have our individual reasons. I see some people, they say to me, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. The corruption is too much. The people there, you cannot help them. Because once you try to help them, they are helping themselves and they will steal your money. They will do a lot of things that you will hate to go back. But at the end of the day, home is home, no matter what. A lot of people will say, I'm not going back. Excuse me, they will die and their coffin goes back. What's the point? They will not go back, but then when they die, they take their coffins home. Wherever we are in the world, we Africans, our Africa is our home. Chinese, Indians, British, France, a lot of people are going to our Africa to take what they can't take still now. So we can also go and help. I think I've talked a lot here. Thank you for watching. Not watching. Thank you for listening. What is there to watch? Thank you for listening. And I hope you've take one or two things. I will come back with another reason why I want you to build at home, and also talk about the businesses that we see on the internet. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you as always. If you know this video will help anyone, please share it to encourage and motivate someone there. Thank you. I haven't taken your support for granted. I appreciate your support. We are moving, we are growing gradually. There will be more coming. I pray that God will give me strength. I just pray that God will give me strength to carry on. Thank you. If there's anything you need to discuss with me, leave a comment. It's very important. Please leave a comment. Anything you need to talk to me, anything that you want me to talk about, just leave a comment. Otherwise, I will just be talking to myself. I want this series to impart in a lot of people. Thank you. God bless you as always. Bye bye.